Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Minister Austin. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste your time. No, yeah, it's getting late. It's getting late, But thank God, devil is a liar. Devil is a liar. Yeah. So we
Yeah,
got
we must finish
short.
the kingdom business.
Sorry.
We must conclude kingdom business.
Sorry about that. I didn't hear that. You were?
I said we have to finish the kingdom business.
Exactly, because we have started. Thank you so much. I want to make sure that I can hear you. Let me just sort out myself here. Yes, exactly.
Uh,
Because it has begun. Yeah, I can hear you properly now. You know what? Okay, guys. I'm not going to waste your time. Thank you so much, everyone who's here right now. I'm speaking to Minister Austine Adigwe, all the way from Nigeria. I love the name, guys. It speaks about beauty. I'll tell you briefly about him. He's a recording gospel artist. Yeah, guys, he's a analyst. He's an analyst. He's a man of God. He plays instrument like piano. Yeah. So he's gonna tell us. We're gonna hear from him. I cannot say much on his behalf, but I'm glad that he's here. Thank you so much, Minister. Austine, for being with us again. I appreciate your time. Yeah. So please talk to us. What's your stage name? Have you been to South Africa before? Have you been to South Africa? And secondly, to listen to, I'm not going to let you get away with this one. Because I want everybody to hear this, my invitation and your response. I'm sorry, yeah, okay, yeah. Hey, have you been to South Africa? Have you been to South Africa before? That's number one. Yeah, to listen to our
no,
South
I've
African
not been to
gospel
South
music. Okay,
a
yes.
lot, a lot, a lot.
Okay.
I
You
love
do it.
South
I love
Africa.
that.
From
Oh, nice. Nice.
from the days of Chaka Chaka, Lucky
Okay,
Dube,
yes, yeah.
down to
Like it
all
Toby, yes.
in South Africa.
Yeah. Oh man. That's our
Wonderful.
legend. That's our legend. Although they were singing secular music or pop music or what they call it, there's a word for it as well. But yeah, they're still Lucky Dube, he passed away, but he was big in Jamaica, everywhere in the world. And you speaking about Yvonne
Yeah.
Chaka Chaka, she's still alive. She's a humanitarian. She travels, and you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
we're truly grateful to have him, to have her here in South Africa. Yes, guys. What guys I'm speaking to, the one and only, a superstar. He is Minister Austine Adigwe. You can follow him on all the social media platform. His music is available on YouTube. He's got limited time, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste his time. Yes, so please, Minister, talk to us about who are you? Talk to us about your musical background. Tell us about your journey, your musical journey, about what's your stage name, what is your stage name, and then where are you from? Where about in Nigeria? And then what type of music do you do? What style of music, gospel music, do you sing? And do you do?
Okay, so yeah, my name is actually Austine Adigwe. So I'm using
Yes.
my real name as my stage name. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm a Lagos-based gospel music minister.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes,
my
sir.
state of origin, Delta State. Delta State is in Nigeria, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't reside in Delta State. I reside in Lagos. Okay, so I'm from
Okay.
Delta State. Um, I'm an investment banker. I work with
Ooh.
a commercial bank in Lagos.
Okay.
And to also support what I do, in the gospel space, I do part-time lecturing. Okay, I do part-time lecturing in Lagos State Polytechnic, now a university in any case. So, well, I took to gospel music in order to impact life, inspire hope and love
Yes.
the children of God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, this is powerful. This is powerful, guys. He's a capitalist, guys. He's an investor, He's an economist. You know what I mean? So, if you want his services, guys, you can just give me a call, then I'll hook you up. You know what I mean? Okay, it's actually very nice, Yeah, you know what? We're having a good conversation. It's amazing, guys. Talk to us. Also, to serve at your church, and then to have like a spiritual home, and so to also serve at your church. To have like a spiritual home. To have like a spiritual father.
Yes, sure. Yes, of course. Well, by faith, I'm actually a Catholic. I'm a Catholic,
Okay.
though
Nice.
you see me doing that cut across all the denominations. I'm a Catholic and very active in the church. Okay, at some point I was in the choir, but because of the many things that I find myself doing, I have not been
Yes, I'm with you.
too active. But
Okay.
sure, I like the things of God. I like the things of God, and I do my best to ensure that every single opportunity that I have, I impact life. Yeah.
Okay, wow, interesting. No, interesting. He's also, guys, a father, and yeah, he does a lot of things. He wears so many caps. He wears so many caps, So yeah, we thank God for his life. We thank God for what he's doing, in the kingdom, and yeah, I mean, it's not easy really. You can imagine the time it's very limited, but we thank God that he's able to make the time. Yeah, like I said, what I love about him that he's not doing it for him, but he's doing it for the kingdom. You know what I mean? He makes time. Patience sustains us. You know what I mean? So we do it for God because we have a mandate. Yes, yeah. So, guys, yes, he's also a songwriter, by the way. And I can talk about his music, guys. We talk about songs like "My Praise." Those are hit songs. "My Praise," guys, "Mighty God." We talk about "Jesus Never Fails." We're talking about a big tune right now. Comforter. You can check the song on YouTube, guys. It's amazing. Search for Comforter. You're gonna love it. The video, the concept, everything. Shout out to the video production team, guys. They're actually amazing. They did an amazing job on that video, man. It's amazing. You're gonna love it. I think the message is so relevant. And it's gonna speak to your soul. It's gonna revive your spirit. Spiritually, you're gonna be revived spiritually. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, guys, do the right thing and follow him on Facebook. His music is available on Spotify, Boomplay, Audiomack. Yeah. So look out for Comforter, guys. Check it out. You're gonna love it. I love the song. Yeah. So, Minister, talk to us. Are you also a songwriter, a singer? Do you write your own music? And why do you sing gospel music?
Yeah, I write all my songs because I'm particular about my message. Gospel ministration is all about message. For every song, you must be conveying specific message, okay, and targeting also a specific audience. So I write my songs. Now, what took me to gospel music? Very simple. God has been so faithful to me. I succeeded in places where I was supposed to fail. Okay, I got to a certain level in life that I never dreamt was possible. because of my poor background. And I mean, if you don't have connection, if you don't have connection in this part of the world, it's a struggle. So how God did it, I just don't know. So I needed to look back and say thank you, and also to use my own experience to encourage those that are also passing through the same path that brought me to this point, for them to see that there is hope. If I could break through those stages in life, okay, so it becomes easier for them to see, oh, this is our own. He went through the same process, and today he is happy, which also means that if I stay with God, if I keep hope alive, if I stay faithful to Him, and be honest in everything you do in life, love others, show love. Definitely, there is no limit to what you can achieve. So I was using myself as a kind of poster, to show to others what God can actually do. All right. So instead of fine, I'll use my talent to glorify. I'll use my talent to bring people closer to God. I'm not going to do anything at this stage that will drive people away from God, but to bring people closer to God. So, and gospel music gives that latitude to achieve some of the objectives. Yeah. So that was why I went into gospel music.
Well, I'm glad you're a gospel singer, Ben. I'm glad you're a good gospel singer. He's a good songwriter, guys. He's also a good singer as well. He writes good music, you know what I mean? So, Minister, what songs can people listen to, And please talk to us about your hit songs. And yeah, please, who did you work with, and then what inspires your music you're writing? So, please talk to us about your big tunes, like your hit songs right now. I mean, Kambata, where can we find the song? Is the song available on online?
Okay, yes. All my songs are available online, and they are all on free download. Okay, they are all on free download. You can get them. Just Google Austine Adigwe. It brings out all the songs that I've done. So they are available online. You can download them. Like I said, it's on free download because, you see, this is a message of hope. I don't want to get caught up in trying to also sell the message that God has given to me. So I chose to put them on free download so that whoever goes on net can easily download. You see, yes, music takes a lot, time, resources, and everything. But if God is providing the resources from another source, then I shouldn't also be striving to make money out of, just trying to thank God, using music to glorify Him. So I ensure that once I bring out songs, I put them on free download. So you just Google and download and continue to glorify God. Now, okay, so the concept or my concept for gospel music is not necessarily to address all aspects of our lives in one song. I try to look at the areas that people are struggling with. I look at areas that people are struggling with. And also, if you research your Bible, you find that for every situation, all right, we have a prototype in the scripture. Someone has either gone through that process, okay? So you look at how that person went through, okay, the trying times, did this person give up? Did this character turn his or her back on God? How did he or she pull through it eventually? So my songs are meant to address specific aspects of life. I give you an example. I did a song, Jesus Never Fails. Okay? That that's a ministration song. Okay, trying to bring back to God by telling them that no matter their situation, God will always come through for them. You see, the devil is very, very intelligent. The devil is intelligent. So what the devil does most times is to show you, show you empirical facts that God has failed you. God has moved on. You are just wasting your time. You better just do it this way, do it that way, because of circumstances. So it's easy for you to fall prey, believing that, well, you shouldn't actually be trusting a being that you've never seen. So I did Jesus Never Fail. Okay, and in the lyrics, let me just give you some of the extracts from the scripture that form the lyrics of the song. I was trying to bring out the fact that Christ turned water into wine in the famous wedding at Cana in Galilee. Now, but see, the miracle of turning water to wine should not be limited to the tasty wine that the celebrants and the guests complained came last. We should be looking at what Christ did. Put yourself in the position of the celebrant. In a party or in a wedding party, if you are told that you're running low on wine, you can imagine the anxiety. Just put yourself in that position. You will see that those celebrants would have been so tensed up, they would have given up hope that this is going to be a serious embarrassment, and God came through for them. Just at the 11th hour, God came through for them. And when God came through for them, the water that everybody saw as water, okay, became the wine that they again said, why are you bringing out this wine that is so sweet? Towards the ending of the party. Why didn't you serve better wine? Okay, so you see that God can actually change your situation in a matter of seconds. 1 minute you were worried that you're running low on wine. How would your guests, how would they feel? And the other minute, they are praising you that you have brought the best wine. Again, in that Jesus Never Fail, I brought in the issue of Hannah. We know what Hannah went through.
Yeah.
We know what Hannah went through. Hannah was called many names. She was barren, to have a baby, so on and so forth. But when God came through for her, she became a subject of the scripture. Today, everybody talk about Hannah. Okay? So, now look at Job. So, these are characters in the Bible, okay, that I used, okay, to emphasize that point that Christ will always come through for you. So Jesus Never Fail is a song that you should listen to. If you, at any point in time, you feel that your faith is waning, your faith is like failing you, you are giving up on God, listen to Jesus Never Fail, and it will minister to you and inspire that hope in you. Again, I did another song called My Praise.
Okay. My Praise, that's my favorite one. I love all your songs, by the way, My Praise,
so I did another song, My Praise. Now, why did I did my praise? Why did I did my praise in order to encourage that attitude of gratitude to God, to inspire, that sense of gratitude. Because oftentimes we get carried away by our successes, what we have achieved in life. We begin to measure our strength based on our material wealth. We begin to ascribe our achievements to our intelligence, to our connection, all right? Thereby taking away the glory of God. So what my praise was not saying, is that no matter what you have achieved in life, no matter what you are achieving, no matter what you are going to achieve, let all praises go to God. God will put people to help you. All right? Definitely it is human that will also help human. But if God is not possible, if God did not order your footsteps to whoever is lifting you up now, it would have been very, very possible. If God did not give you life, you wouldn't even wake up the next morning to go to that job, that is accounting for your successes. So in my praise, I was just trying to express gratitude to God and to encourage or inspire that gratitude to God, that for everything, please return all praises to God.
Wow. We thank God for your challenge.
I also did a You Alone Can Heal. I don't know if you've heard that. You Alone Can Heal.
No, not really. Not really. Not really.
Yeah, so You Alone Can Heal is So You Alone Can Heal is a song that I did to inspire genuine healing. Okay, let me just see if I can play it here, if I can play it out here. Let me see.
Okay.
Jesus, you are a living God. You alone is true. You alone can change my life. Oh, Father, you deserve my praise. Unto you I give. You alone can heal. Jesus, you are the living God. You alone is true. You alone can change my life. Oh, Father, you deserve my praise. Unto you I yield. You alone can heal. You alone is God. You alone is mine. You are the one.
What a beautiful song.
Okay, so that's You Alone Can Heal. You know, so what is?
I love it.
So what I was trying to say there? What I was trying to say is,
yes, Minister.
The doctors, the medical practitioners, the doctors, the nurses will do their best. They will do their best. They will treat, but it is God that heals. Heals.
Wow.
All right, so it's a song that inspires healing. I've received a lot of testimonies
from people that I can imagine.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, you're still speaking, Minister. I'm listening.
Go ahead, okay.
Yeah. You speak about testimonies, yeah.
Okay, so testimonies, endless testimonies when I actually came out with this song. And I still get testimonies. People who who lost hope and even the strength to heal. See, healing at times is not just medical related. There are some healing that are not medically related. There are some relationships need healing. Relationships between husband and wife at times goes south. Needs healing. Some need healing in their financial situation. So there are some areas where we actually need healing in life. Yeah.
No, true. You know, guys, I'm speaking to the one
talking about you alone can heal is talking about yeah, so you alone is talking about healing, giving you the strength to put through the healing processes. Yeah, so I also I've done a couple of jobs, you know, that are out there. I did restore. I released restore. I released restore sometime in August. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
This is talking about breaking all limitations.
Wow.
Breaking all limitations in our life. Okay, let me just allow you feel the song for few.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. I worship you. I worship you. I worship you, Lord. I worship you. For you restored me, oh Lord. You have broken the chains that held me captive. You have broken the chains, Lord, that held me down. You have broken the chains, Lord, to set me free. I worship you. I worship you. Faithful God, reliable God, dependable God. Restored me, oh Lord. You traded my place, Lord, to set me free. You traded my place, Lord, to set me free. You restored me, oh Lord. You traded my place, Lord, to set me free. You traded my place, Lord, to set me free. Hey, Yahweh. Oh, hey. You gave it all. You took out my shame. That I death could not hold you down. You restored me, oh Lord. You have broken the chain that held me down. You have broken the chain, Lord.
Wow, thank you.
Lord, you traded a place to set me free. You have broken the chain, Lord.
No, we are free. We are free.
I worship you. I worship you. I worship you.
Oh, I love it. I tell you, I love it. What a big song. What a big tune. What a big tune, Minister. Listen, guys. Listen, guys. to the one and only celebrity, you know, the one and only superstar, the economist. You know, his music has been loved everywhere in the world, you know. You know, yeah, I mean, you know, your music has been loved. I mean, all the radio stations, all the television radio stations, he has done it all, guys. He has done it, you know, and you know, you know what? I love your music. You know, I just love everything about your music. The lyrical content, you know, it's so refreshing. You know, it's so refreshing. And what I love about your music, Minister Austine, is that you cater for everyone. You know, you are very inclusive. You know, you're not focusing, you know, on one group. You know, someone who's saved. To make an example, it's for everyone. You also cater for those people who have not met God. You know what I mean? We are not being saved. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, you go to places like the Taxi Rex. You know what I mean? Your music is everywhere. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I'm happy that you know your music. You're creating this music, this product, this content for everyone. You know, to tap into a new space. You know, very few people are actually tapping into that space. So you are very innovative. And, you know, we love your music here. So this is like an opportunity to celebrate you here in South Africa. And I'm doing this for the South African lovers. And I love your music, man. You know, I'm a big fan of South Africa, of Nigerian gospel music. I was telling you that I also listen to Rita Thompson. You know, I listen to Moses Ako. You know, you can name them. Frank Edwards. You know, I listen to you as well. You know, so yeah, I just love gospel music. Talk to us. I just want to ask you this question. Why gospel music? What do you love about doing gospel music, about being a gospel singer? And also, what do you enjoy, being in a studio, or do you enjoy doing live, you know, presentation, like live performances? What do you enjoy? I'm sorry, man. I had to ask you that one. What do you actually enjoy? I'm sure you enjoy everything. I mean, being in a studio and also performing as well live. I mean, yeah, and also how to deal with anxiety.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. The primary purpose of man, on earth is to praise and worship God.
Yeah. So,
if you understand that there's a supreme being that is sustaining you on the surface of this earth, every other thing you do, must center around that supreme being that holds your life. As you are talking now, we would have plans, 10 years plan, long-term plan, medium-term plan, but God's plan is the most important. Because he needs to still give you life. He needs to give you that life. So anything can be achieved.
Sure.
Apart from life, you need life and you also need health. So that tells you that your number one goal is to please God. Your number one goal is to worship and always thank Him for every single minute you are alive. We may take a lot of things for granted. Go to the hospital. Some that are in one form of ailment or the other, okay, that are on life support now. If they tell you how much it costs to keep someone on life support, basically keeping a human being in a kind of conditioned environment where the oxygen that you and I take for granted costs millions of dollars. So ask yourself, how much have you paid God since you were born till now, taking oxygen in and keeping yourself alive? How much have you paid God? Nothing. And He's not asking you for money. He's just saying, acknowledge me as your Lord and personal Savior.
His grace, you know?
As simple as that. So choosing to do God for me is is the highest fulfillment. Is the highest fulfillment of all my achievements. That today I am using that talent that the same God gave me, all right, to impact the lives of others. So it was not a difficult decision, because if you need to impact life in the Christian way, it is only in the gospel space that you have latitude to do so. So it was really quite easy. It wasn't difficult for me to reach that decision that, look, I need to use my time, I need to use my resources, all right, to the service of God and humanity. So you ask again, how do I feel when I'm on live? Okay, so each time I'm asked to come and minister, I try not to make myself the center of attraction. It's not about me. Okay. Anything I'm saying is not about me. Okay, if I'm coming to read out my biography, yes, okay, I'm trying to get an attention. But each time I'm on stage, I try as much as possible to shift the attention to Christ. Because we as ministers are supposed to lead people to God, not lead people to ourselves. It's unfortunate that, what we see around us again is ministers, either gospel ministers or pastors that work so hard to lead people to themselves. But that's not how it should be. You should lead people to God. You are not the one that should be appreciating that you're doing so much. You are not the one doing the miracles. You're not the one doing the healing. You are only a vessel that God is using, all right, to deliver the good news. So attention should not be on you. If I'm on stage performing, I don't want people to focus on me. I want to focus on Christ. I want to focus on Christ. So that's the way. There was a administration I went at some point, a lot of resistance. So I then asked them, I said, what excuse really is tenable for not serving God? What excuse will you give God the minute this life is taken from you? What excuse are you going to give? Is the excuse that you are too busy because of work, because of family, because of fame, because of money, because of position? All these things will come to an abrupt end once you see to have that breath. So you are saying that the things that are distracting you from serving God are these things that will go away the moment you leave this earth. Then you really need to think seriously. I think because, I mean, you could have cars, you could have houses, you could have all these material things. I've never seen anybody that died and went with all these material things. But when you say it today, somebody will say, because he doesn't have it, that's why he's speaking like this. Look, the fact is this: no matter your position, no matter your achievement in life, no matter what you think you have, no matter what you're going to, God will be the ultimate. Because if He says today, I need your life, everything comes to an end. That family that prevented you from serving God will not be there. You stand judgment alone. That job that was keeping you so busy, too busy to serve God, okay? The person will be replaced immediately. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse. I did a song. You can check it out. No excuse. It's on the net. There's no excuse not to serve God. No excuse whatsoever.
Wow, you're making us to reflect.
So in that song, I was trying to say
Yes, Minister.
Yeah, in that song, No Excuse, I was trying to say that
I'm
there
with
are
you.
instances in the Bible, there are characters that had reason to doubt the faithfulness of God. They had reasons, they had excuses not to even serve God.
Yeah.
Like the woman with the issue of blood. How do you begin to put this together? That somebody will be going through this sort of experience for years? Is it that God wasn't listening to her prayers? But when her time came for deliverance, it did not also come easy. She had to fight through the crowd.
Sure.
She fought her way through the crowd because there will always be something that will serve as crowd, preventing us from getting our blessing. So it's for you to identify the crowd in your life and fight through it. She fought through it. Let me just give you a glimpse.
Oh, please.
Let me just give you a glimpse of what I'm saying. I have no excuse, Lord. No excuse, Lord. There is no excuse for not worshiping you, Christ. No excuse, Lord. I have no excuse.
No excuse, Lord. There is no excuse for not worshiping you, Christ.
No excuse, guys, for not worshiping about King of Kings.
I have no excuse, Lord.
No, I love it. I love the message. I love it.
For not worshiping
you.
The woman with the issue of blood now, she had excuse not to believe. Helped many years of strife and shame. But she sought forward, pushing through the crowd, Lord, just to touch your garments, and the grace so intense. Oh, she sought forward, pushing through the crowd, Lord, touch your garments, and behold, she was healed. Okay, so that's
I love it.
No,
I love it. No excuse. Say that's very important. Yes, I'm with you, Minister. Yes, we could cut off. Yes, I'm with you. You're still explaining sort about that, the network.
Okay,
but we good.
Okay, so that's no excuse. I'm trying to put it out there that there is no excuse that can justify any decision not to serve and worship God.
Oh,
not to serve and worship God. If the woman with the issue of blood, despite all her bitter experiences in life, all the shame she passed through, just imagine each time she is in the public and nobody wants to stay close to her. You understand? And in her heart, she has concluded that by just touching the garment of Christ, she will have her healing.
Sure.
And she got her healing. She fought her way to her miracle. Her miracle did not come on a platter of gold. She fought her way through for that miracle. So the reason why some of us don't receive our miracles is because we pray. We pray, but we do nothing. We see the crowd in front of us and we say, God, you know I need this miracle. I'm here. Come get me. You have to fight. It's a battle. The crowd before you, the crowd preventing you from getting your miracle, could be probably addition to something, could even be your own conduct, could even be your character, could be anything, could be friends.
Attitude, yeah. You're right. Yes.
There are a lot of things you need to cut off as long as those things do not edify Christ.
Wow. Powerful. Man, this is very powerful because you are making us to reflect, and really doing introspection, about our faith, what I love about this conversation, you are actually saying, everybody can worship, or can have a relationship, with the King of Kings. There shouldn't be any excuses, It doesn't matter the title, who you are, if you're a daughter, anybody can have a relationship, but God is accessible, He's an God. He's not biased, His grace is for everyone, Salvation is for everyone, it's out there. It's just a matter of you open your heart. Thank you so much, Minister Austine. This is very powerful. I'm really enjoying this conversation, and thank you so much. You're just speaking in my spirit right now. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate this. And I just want to check with you: is gospel music for how? Okay, the question is, how do we teach our kids or the youth to worship? And is gospel music for teens, for kids, for as parents, what role can we play, in ensuring that, our kids and teens and children, they get an opportunity to receive this salvation, to have a personal relationship with the King of Kings. So what can we do as parents, to inspire, you know what I mean? And so what can we do? Can we just share some of the things that we can do, to inspire, the little ones, to have a relationship with our King of Kings?
Okay, yes. Well, the first thing you need to understand as a parent or guardian is that God has entrusted these beautiful souls, talking about the kids now, the children.
Yes.
God has entrusted them to you, all right, to guide and nurture. For the fact that at that tender level, they may not be able to take certain decisions, okay? They may not be able to take certain decisions. So you are taking decisions on their behalf. But these are beautiful souls that God has made, all right, giving a lot of bright futures. Whatever decision you take about those kids now may affect their salvation. So, number one thing we need to understand, or we need to understand, is that what you listen to, what you are addicted to, has a way of molding who you are. If you're the type that listen to violent lyrics, for example, you watch violent movies, there's every tendency, particularly when you start at a very tender age, there's every tendency that you will end up a violent person. So what your kids or your words listen to is very important. Okay, so that's where gospel music comes handy, because what's gospel music? It's not different from the regular evangelism. Just like this is musical evangelism. You are using a universal language. You're using a universal language that is to pass the same message that's in the scripture. If I ask you to pick up the Bible, some might be very weak or lazy, all right, in reading. But if you put the same content, if you put all this content now in form of music, okay, they are able to first of all enjoy melody and then begin to internalize the message. So
Yes, sir.
we must, as parents and guardians, continuously or make conscious efforts to expose our children to those things that will move them closer to God. You know, when we came live the first time, I made mention of one thing. I said, look,
Yes, sir.
all this noise we make about Christianity is just because over time we are beginning to see Christianity as a kind of, would I call it association? Yeah, some of us are Christians by association. Whereas what is most important is your personal relationship with God.
Yeah. So I agree
Your
with you 100%.
relationship with God.
Salvation is
That
missing.
is important. It's personal.
The subject, the content. It's personal.
personal.
And powerful stuff. I love it.
You know, but when you see people like, okay, I just want to be a Christian because every Sunday my neighbors or every Sunday my siblings go to a church, so I have to go to a church. That simply means that you've not understood what it takes, all right, to win that salvation battle. Yeah. So, good Christian music ministration can actually help healing process and restore hope. Okay, can spread love. So that's why the gospel music ministers also need to ensure that whatever lyrics they are putting in their songs do not conflict with the scriptures. So that whoever is listening to your music, you are only reinforcing what the person already knows. You're not creating any kind of conflict. All right? You are only reinforcing. This is something that you already know. Yes, I'm not flexing it up with melodies, okay? Still reminding you that this is what the Lord said you should do if you are indeed a true believer.
Wow.
If you look at the parable of the Good Samaritan, it tells you clearly what Christ stands for. People will tell you so many things that can lead you to heaven. Some probably the material wealth you have. No, that's not what Christ stands for. Christ is more of love, and in the Bible is there. If you do not love, you cannot claim you know God. If you do not have love, because God is love, and He demonstrated it. He demonstrated it in that parable of the Good Samaritan. That parable of the Good Samaritan should put everybody, okay, in line. The victim, at least everybody would have expected that a priest would be able to help the victim of that banditry that Christ talked about. But the priest was not able to help. Why? Because it was a Sabbath day. He was observing the law. If you look at it, you may not also want to blame the priest. You might want to argue that, yeah, well, if that's the law, he was just keeping to the law. But he couldn't help the injured man that needed help. Because as far as he was concerned and as far as the law was concerned, okay, he couldn't touch anything that was unclean on the Sabbath day. That's a priest. Now the Levite came. The Levites are people that are so vast in religious matters. The Levite couldn't also help. Reason also being that the law does not permit him to touch anything that is unclean. Now, it took a Samaritan who was regarded as I don't even know how to. I don't know how to describe it. The Samaritan was regarded as someone that, or a group of persons that can never make heaven. They have no business with God. The Samaritan was not under any law, but in his heart, he saw that this injured man needed help, and he gave that help, and he gave the help to the fullest. And what did Christ say? Who is the neighbor? They said the good Samaritan, and he said, go and do likewise. Go and do likewise, which means that Christ was more particular about humanity. Christ was not much particular about religion. Christ was more particular about love, that we should love one another. We should help those in need.
In need, exactly. Yeah. This is very powerful. Very powerful, guys. And I'm speaking to the one and only minister, Austine Adigwe. Guys, you can check his music. It's actually available. I'm talking about one of his songs. We talk about his songs. My praise, mighty God. We talk about Comforter. I'm just gonna ask him to play Comforter for us. What a big tune. What a powerful song, guys. He's a worshiper. He's also you can say he does praise music as well. He can sing and write any type of music. Any type of gospel music, Yeah, so, guys, we're learning, we are being empowered, mentally, spiritually, I thank God for his gift, and what is like, and, everything that has been said, it makes sense. It's really about the word of God. It's really about his music ministry. You can find his music online, guys. Yes, Minister, Austine, can I ask you, can you kindly play Comforter for us? Your big tune, powerful song. Thank you so much. You're an amazing songwriter. Okay. I love this song. I just want to hear it. I love this song.
I'll do Comforter.
Okay,
I'll
you
do
can.
Comforter,
You can,
but if you permit me, let me do answer.
Okay.
Let me do answer. Then probably we'll close with Comforter. Let me do answer.
Okay, no problem.
Answer is a song again that that talks about how we actually pray, how we actually speak, and how we actually how we ask.
Okay.
If you go through various miracles that Christ performed, if you go through the various miracles that Christ performed, you will see that at every point in time, the beneficiaries of the miracle played a role in the same miracle they received. Let's start from
turning water to wine. I hope can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you 100%. I can hear you 100%. It's amazing. I'm listening. It's so powerful.
Turning water into wine. Christ would have just said, let there be wine, and there will be wine. But he didn't do that, because he needed to also follow the natural law. He said, fill the jars with water. So which means something has to be done. They filled the jars and the miracle happened. So on your own part as a Christian, have you played your part before expecting the miracle to come? Look at the feeding of 5,000. Christ would have said, everybody be seated. Okay, I command food, all right, to go around.
Yes,
and it will happen. But he didn't do that. He asked the disciples, what do you have? What do you have? So God is asking you, what do you have? Bring it to me. I will bless it and multiply you.
Wow.
You cannot say you don't have anything. He has given you talent. What are you doing with the talent that he has given you?
True.
What are you
True.
doing with the talent?
Hands. You know what we do? You know, yeah.
Look at the story of Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus felt deeply in his heart to have Christ in his home. His home means his heart. Yes, but he did not stop there. He did not stop there. He did not just sit at home and wish that Christ had dinner in his house. No.
Yes.
He went out in search of Christ. He made effort. He went out in search of Christ. When he got out there, he discovered again too that he had limitations. Limitation was that he was too short.
Yeah. Yes.
Based on his height, he wouldn't be able to see Christ. What did he do? He needed to overcome that limitation. He had to climb. He had to climb the tree. By climbing the tree, what he has done was overcome that limitation.
That limitation, yes, I'm with you. Powerful, I'm following you.
And Christ saw his heart. And of course, the rest is history. Some actions were required. Some actions were required. So for us to ask, we also need to take certain actions.
Open our hearts, you know.
Exactly.
Open our hearts to God.
You ask, and you must also act. So I did this song, Answer. It's a good one too. It's a good one, so I'll just share it.
Okay, please. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
Lord, you said, if I ask, I'll be given. You promise me, when I seek, I'll find. Lord, I knock, let the doors be open. Yahweh, come and answer me today.
Oh, Yahweh. Oh.
No matter what I face, no matter what I see, no matter what the world may say, the troubles of life, the burden of sins, the struggle for survival, Yahweh, you will answer me today. 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 Mama Santa Yabe Lokoro Mashane. Yana Magalo, Yana Mayalo. Ibebe Kamura Masante Alena. Lord, you said, if I ask, I'll be given. You promise me, Lord, you promise me I'll find. Lord, I know, let the doors be open. Yahweh, come and answer me today. Yahweh, you will answer me today. answer me. Hey, hey, Yahweh, you will answer me. Yahweh, you will answer me today. Yahweh, you will answer me today. Yahweh, you will answer me today. Okay, so
Oh, oh man, thank you so much. Guys, this is so encouraging. Our God, He answers. He answers you now, right now, anytime, like now, no. This is so encouraging. Thank you so much. What a powerful song, guys. I'm speaking to the one and only Minister Austine Adigwe, all the way from Nigeria, guys. Thank you so much. I love his music, and we thank God for his gift. Right now we're just gonna listen to a big song, guys. Kampata. You can check the video on his YouTube channel. Yeah. So I'm just gonna let him do that for us. Wow. Thank you so much. While we sing the song best.
do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for I'm sending you a comforter, says the Lord. Do not be afraid, I say, do not be discouraged, for I'm sending you a comforter, says the Lord. Oh, do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for I'm sending you a comforter, praise the Lord. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for I'm sending you a comforter, says the Lord. No food to eat, no place to lay your head, no one to lean on, no job to do. Look at the birds of the air, they do not sow nor reap, they do not gather in barns, yet God feeds them. So do not be afraid now, do not be discouraged, for I'm sending you a comforter, praise the Lord. Do not be discouraged, for I'm sending you a comforter, praise the Lord. Do not be afraid, I say, do not be discouraged, for I'm sending you a comforter, praise the Lord. Though it may seem that the Lord has abandoned you, that God has moved on, that your case is lost. But look at the birds of the air, they do not sow nor reap, they do not gather in barns, yet God feeds them. So do not be afraid now, do not be discouraged, discouraged. I'm sending you a comforter, says the Lord. I'm sending the Holy Ghost. I'm sending your healings. I'm sending the fruit of womb. I'm sending your breakthrough. Oh, do not be afraid. Don't be discouraged. I'm sending you a comforter. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. I'm sending you a comforter.
Wow. Thank you, Jesus. Wow. 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 Thank you so much. You're a blessing. You know, we thank God for a gift. Thank you so much for your time. It has been amazing. What a powerful song, guys. Comforter. These guys. Yeah. Please, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go. What a big tune. Thank you so much. I'm enjoying it. Let it go, let it go. Yeah.
You are the only fighting battles for me, Lord. Blessing me day by day. Oh, name them one by one. See what the Lord has done. Good time on your bring them over.
What a big tune. What a hit song, guys. I love the song.
Who deserve all your praise?
Only him. It deserves all our praise, guys. What a big tune. What a big song. What a hit song in Africa and abroad. You guys can sing along, man. Beautiful.
Tell me who deserves all your praise.
Deserves all our praise. Guys, what a nice time in the presence of our God Jesus Christ. Thank you so much. You know, the atmosphere, you're a blessing. I just say thank you for everything. You know, what a good way to close off the show. You know, it has been amazing. Thank you so much for your wisdom. You know, thank you so much for your heart. Thank you so much for your honesty. You know, it has been amazing. And you know, I'm truly honored and grateful, you know, for this opportunity. You know, I thank God. What an amazing way to close off the show. You know, it has been amazing. Thank you so much, Minister Austine. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're a blessing. We love you. I hope to see you here in South Africa. You know, it was way about celebrating you. Thank you so much. We're out of here. It has been amazing. We just made my day, my night. I'm going to sleep peacefully, you know. Yeah, one is totally grateful. Thank you so much, my friend. We'll talk soon. Anytime soon. Let me just give you time to go and rest. You know, you're a family man. You need to rest. Thank you so much. I love everything about you, man. I love your music. Thank you so much. It has been amazing. Thank you so much, Togozo. You know, you just joined us. You are amazing. You know, I thank you so much. It has been amazing. You know, I'm so there's joy in my heart. There's joy in my heart. Thank you so much, sir. Bye. Thank you so much. Good night. Thank you so much. It has been amazing. Thank you so much, my friend. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody who joined this conversation. What an amazing time we had in the presence of God. It has been amazing. Honestly, you know, I'm out of here. My name is Sikumuzo Praise here in South Africa. You know, yeah. So thank you so much. It's been amazing, you know, having Minister Austine all the way from Nigeria. You can check his music, guys. You know, he played one of his songs, you know, all these songs, you know, they're amazing, I tell you. You know, yeah. Search for Comforter, you know, search for My Praise, you know, search for Jesus Never Fails. You know, you can check it out. Do the right thing. Go and check it out on Play, Spotify, on your Mac, everywhere, okay? On YouTube, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. We're out of here. It has been amazing. We have to go and sleep, you know? Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Tochi, for joining us. Thank you so much. It has been amazing. We're going to do this anytime soon. Still going to come back, you know? Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Togozo, thank you so much. It has been amazing. We're going to do this tomorrow, guys. You know, for the whole of this week, I'm just going to be speaking to gospel music ministers coming from all walks of life, you know, Finland, UK, you know, Nigeria, you know, Kenya, you know. Yes, yeah, it's really about, you know, having conversations, you know, with my friends, you know, coming from all walks of life. We are doing big things locally and abroad as well, you know. So, yeah, so make sure tomorrow you tune in. I'm going to have one of the guests, you know, joining us tomorrow, all the way from US. You know, yeah. So, guys, make sure you tune in tomorrow. My name is Sikumuzo Praise here in South Africa. You know, I'm out, guys. We're out of here. We're out of here. It has been amazing. It has been amazing, I tell you. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. And yeah, share this video. You know, yeah, I'm gonna save this video on my channel. You guys can just, you know, share it. Okay. Thank you so much. We're out of here. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. My name is Sikumuzo Praise. We're out of here. I'm a recording gospel artist here. So we're gonna do this tomorrow. Thank you so much. We gotta go. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.